I steal a couple right arms, that would help. Like for Yuffie Fur to do damage, but I'm not too worried about that. I think we'll be okay. I don't know though. It's gonna be rough. I still don't really have a good way to deal damage. Or heal. And I'm only taking half damage. I'm not like negating it, so. No, I'm not equipping it yet. No need. If only I could get White Wind. This might have to be one of those fights where I just hope he attacks Yuffie the whole time. Ooh, what do you have? Other than a lot of damage. Let me steal from you. Phoenix down. That's pretty useful, actually. If I can get enough Phoenix downs, I won't have to worry about problems. So I'm not too worried about... Hey, Louie Man, thank you for the host. I'm not worried about this section being too difficult, because if all else failed, you could just steal enough high potions and Phoenix downs to just grit and bear your way through it. So, definitely not a section I'll be nerfing or anything like that. I haven't had to nerf a section yet, and I hope to keep it that way, but if I get to a point where like stuff is ridiculous, I might do something like that. So far, no problems. Tent. That's a nice steal. The only mod where you care about stealing Phoenix downs, that's right. Hey man, it's good to see you, dude. Glad you're back. Those guys have a good morph? What is it? Hey, how's it going, Phoenix? X potion. Now that's nice. Too bad I can't tent here. In fact, it's going to be pretty rough getting all the way up here without being really weak. But I could grind some X potion, or X potions or high potions, if need be. give anything. Entering the fight with a Yuffie limit could be helpful also. Well, I did like the look of that fight, but Tifa died. It's just a long road up to this boss. That's unfortunate. Oh, it didn't kill me. Thanks, Sadness. Probably shouldn't have picked this fight. I forgot you couldn't run away. I guess once you hurt him, though, he pretty much just spams White Wind. Did I steal the high potion, or did he drop it? You know what sucks? I can't get rid of Cloud's sadness. Now that it's there, it's stuck. Well, actually, if he died, I could get rid of it. I don't want to do that. Blade Beam's going to be one of my biggest damages. Then again, if I put Cloud and Tifa in Sadness, it'll mean that Yuffie gets more chances to clear Tranquil. So that might be a better way to go about it. It sucks that I have to use my Phoenix down here. I could go all the way back and use the puddle of water, but I don't want to do that. Let's put Tifa in Sadness too, and then just run straight to the boss and see if we can win. I feel like it's going to be a hard no, but we'll see. No. I was hoping to get the steal and run. Should have put everyone in the back row on the way. We didn't take that much damage though. Alright. That should be everything. I do have a Dragon Fang to use. And one right arm. Other than that, it's just going to be Neo Bahamut and smacking away. Hoping that she hits Yuffie enough. Actually, no. I don't think she does. I was thinking she might actually have a code that hits, like, specific people, but I don't think she does. I think it's random. Plus, she has an attack that hits everybody anyways. Make sure I cast this before she silences Tifa. What's up, wise man? Would be nice if she wastes her time casting silence. Hurting me. Oh, I just realized Yuffie got silenced. That's not good. It's not who we want silence. It'll make it a lot harder to survive. That did good damage. Okay, red light does about 200 damage once the magic barrier goes out. That's not too bad. I think we'll be able to survive pretty well. At that rate, it's going to be difficult for her to kill somebody before Yuffie gets her limit. Well, maybe not with sadness. I wish Yuffie didn't have sadness. Fury makes your limit bar go up faster, but makes your hit percent a lot less. I don't remember the exact number. Sadness gives you 30% damage reduction, but makes your limit bar go up slower. Which usually, getting your limit bar to go up slower in order to have 30% damage reduction is a way worth it trade. But in this instance, Yuffie is my only heal in the entire universe, other than the one high potion I have. So, I really need her to get her limit. Nice. Maybe. Ah. Don't hit Yuffie. I actually have to heal her just to get her limit because of the sadness. At least Tifa got this off. Hit Yuffie. Hit Yuffie, please. Oh. It's not Yuffie. pretty much all we got. From here on out, it's attack and hope. I have a high potion. That's about all I'm gonna get. I think that one Phoenix down would have gotten us pretty far. If Tifa would have gotten that heal, we'd be in a pretty good position. Hey, how's it going, Fab? Don't kill Cloud. Don't kill Cloud. That's the end of that. I was thinking with Blade Beam we had a chance, but not looking good. No. That triple attack is just brutal sometimes, and limits don't interrupt it. What's up, Akron? Akron represent. I don't know how close we were either. I'm thinking we get just a few more high potions or a Phoenix down, and that'll make a big difference. Seems like a lot of violence just for one high potion. Totally worth. If only Cloud got a weapon here, make a big difference. He could actually do a good amount of damage with a Gigas Armlet. If I had an infinite amount of time to sit here and farm, and I wasn't doing this for a series or anything, I would probably just farm a bunch of high potions and Phoenix Downs, and then use the Gigas Armlets instead of the Dragon Armlet. You'd be taking double damage, but you'd be outputting a lot of damage, especially with Tifa. Probably be a lot more entertaining that way. Try to morph one of these guys. I don't know how much much health we have, though. Yeah, initial equipment has to get spared. The game will get confused if it doesn't have initial equipment to equip. So even if we wanted to get rid of stuff, we couldn't. I don't actually know what the effect is of them, like, getting mad when you hit them like that. I don't know what that does. I'd have to look into the code and figure it out. It might actually do nothing. Oh, T-Bup. Yang is happy. Having Yuffie defend wouldn't help much, because then she won't get her limit, and then we won't be able to heal. We need Yuffie to take a lot of damage so we can heal. I love that little dance he does. I might want to actually check how much health this guy has left. I still have quite a bit. Holy... Okay, Cloud. Sorry, we got 2 X potions from that, and some tents. I call this a win. Alright, here's the plan. So we don't have to farm too much more, because I don't like farming. I want to keep my characters as low level as possible. Oh shoot. I gotta get a Phoenix down. Or just run backwards. I'll just run backwards, because that one enemy seems to be kind of rare. So here's the plan. I'm going to run backwards and revive Tifa. Use my final tent when I get back to that save point. Or no, I won't use my final tent yet. I'm going to run into the mist and fight the White Wind dude. I'm going to let him attack me till I get my limit breaks. Steal his high potion, kill him. Then I'll use my final tent. Then we'll run into the Genova fight with our X potions, our high potions, full health, and all of our limit breaks to get some quick damage off and to have a free Clear Tranquil. And hopefully, with all of that, we will be able to get further before we die. Pro gamer strats. How's it going, Uncrowned? I think that paragraph that we wrote sounds kind of weird if you're new to the channel and don't know that my name is Death. Because it just reads, the Scavenger Mod is a mod death. And you're like, wait, what? And then it says, and sooner we're making together. And you're like, oh, okay. But at first it's like, what? Scavenger Mod is a mod death. Oh, he does? That's good to know. He's hard to morph, though, because he spams White Wind. Granted, if you get him low enough, his White Wind doesn't heal much, but it's still, like, harder than the average enemy to morph, because to get him down low is hard. So he just sits there and heals over and over. It's going good, Uncrowned. I will take a free right arm. Stealing some right arms is also really nice. This section is really, really fun. There's so many different options available to you to do this section. It's not like there's only one good item. You can use right arms, you can use Gigas armlets, you can use dragon armlets, you can use Phoenix Downs, high potions, X potions. So there's all sorts of different things available to you, and you can pick and mix and match what you want in order to beat Genova. This is a really good section. I like it a lot. It's also not easy, so you have to kind of make sure you go in prepared. The free tent is, yeah, really nice too. The water puddle, I'm guessing, is what you're talking about. That's way more important than the tents, because the tents can't revive. I think I had one section where I had free tents, but I didn't have any Phoenix Downs, so I couldn't revive anyone. I could only heal who was alive, so if someone died, I had to restart. I didn't really realize when I started this mod how much death would be a problem, because Phoenix Downs and Inns are your only two options for reviving people. Tents don't work, so it can get kind of hairy when there's not an enemy that drops Phoenix Downs. Phoenix Downs aren't super rare, but they're not super common either. Can you not attack Yuffie? Attack the one with the spiky hair. Attack the one with the big sword and the spiky hair. Do it again. Do it again. How are the sections subdivided? Well, they're not subdivided, they're just all... Like, the whole game is just split into a set number of sections. And each section gets rid of everything. Most of them are after boss fights. A couple of them are a little different. Like, some of the bosses don't reset. But I think every section is after a boss fight, but not every boss fight has a section, if that makes sense. Because, like... Red Dragon doesn't reset because you fight Demon Wall directly after him. Yeah, I could get the list. Hold on. I think this is still correct. I don't have a command for this because I'm not keeping it updated, but I think it's still right. Yeah, I'm a little worried about carry armor because there's like nothing on the way to him. We'll see how that goes. Alright. Here goes this. With these X potions, I almost want to go in with Gigas Armlets, but I know it's going to be a mistake. A little bit of extra damage isn't worth taking double damage. Yo, we got Unomi FGC with the beautiful 9 months. You got that brand new double Buster Sword badge. Congrats. Thank you so much for the support. Get that Phoenix down. Get that Phoenix down. I don't know why that Phoenix down is so hard to get. Badge OP. Ouch. Sounds good. Everything works in this mod, Shinzei. The game is vanilla, other than the sections being different and bronze bangles being slightly different. But you only have W item for one section, and the section that it's in is a pretty easy section, so it does not help as much as you think it would. What's up, CCG? The bronze bangle has 2 materia slots now. The reason we did this is because you start off with enemy skill, steel, morph, and sense, but a lot of the starting weapons only have 1 or 2 slots, so you don't have enough room to equip any of it. So we decided to give bronze bangles 2 slots so that you could actually equip them. At first we thought that maybe that would be making you too powerful, quote unquote, because like later you have these 2 extra slots, but seeing as though you barely ever pick up materia anyways, you almost never use all the slots that you have, so it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't reset chocobos. Doesn't reset anything like that. It also doesn't reset limits or levels. But it does reset materia, equipment, money. Yeah. Those 3 things. Man, the difference in damage without the bracelet is actually kind of a lot of the biggest armlet. Yeah, you get trolled with Cosmo Memory. You basically gotta pick, do you want Vincent or Cosmo Memory? you also get played with some of the ultimate weapons. Probably use Clear Tranquil next. Yes, perfect. Extra perfect because now I can interrupt her. Yuffie sadness now. Luckily, Cloud and Tifa aren't though. I was gonna have them do sadness, but I think maybe having them regular is gonna be more helpful. Welcome back, Bubbly. Still have 3 high potions. I don't know how Yuffie's doing so much damage. Her OG weapon is just like really strong. And she's a high level, I think, too. She's almost doing as much damage as Cloud. And almost as much as Tifa, and Tifa has an actual weapon. Ooh, this would be nice. Double up here. How's it going, Genku? How's it going, FF? It's getting a little scary. She needs to start hitting Yuffie a lot more, or she needs to die. One of the two. Wow, she didn't get her limit off that? Hit Yuffie, please. Oh, there we go. Wow. That was an excellent fight. I was literally just running out of stuff. That was like perfect. Acclim Hazard. That was awesome. That section is probably my favorite section so far. There's so many great, like, different options you can pick to take care of that boss. And it's, like, overall just like a fun fight. There's no cheese involved. It's just getting the items and doing it. Let's give it the red 13. Red 13's like, I don't know why you're giving this to me. Now I think this section actually ends later. Because, yeah. Because I figured I wouldn't take stuff away when there's no boss from here to after all the story stuff happens, so there's like this big wall where you just get to keep your stuff because there's nothing really changing. I wonder if we should put a section at the start of Junon. Because it's just going to feel weird having your stuff all the way through this. But there really is like no fights that matter much from here to the train mission. You fight a couple random soldiers in Junon. And then you just fly to Mediel. And then you fly to Coral. Not unless you purposefully went out of your way to fight stuff would there be any fights here. And there'd be no reason to go out of your way to fight stuff because you're about to get resetted. Yes, you can do Wutai without Cloud. Wutai might be the only thing that you would do just to say you did it. There's no reason to do it for items, but you could do it just to say you did it. You know, I do kind of wonder what kind of weird shenanigans we could get into with Wutai. Like, what if we do... Well, I guess it wouldn't matter. They just wouldn't... She just wouldn't steal much. I'm pretty sure I don't want to start a section here. Because then you would potentially walk into this, and if you don't get through this in one shot, get wrecked by the dude here. But other than that, I don't know. I might have to do some testing to see how easy it is to beat the soldiers with Barret and Cait Sith if they're completely empty. Because there's a chance that if you didn't use Barret throughout like the whole game, and Barret and Cait Sith are super weak, that those soldiers could actually be annoying to beat. I mean, they do like no damage, but they can also put you to sleep. So they can kind of goon you. I think the real reason to do Wu Tai is so that you can skip the Turks. Because the Turks are going to be a very difficult fight. Yeah, I feel like I should put a section here. Like after the fade out, before you get to... before you wake up as Tifa. Just so that it's not so long, because it's going to be all the way from Schizo to the train mission before another section goes off. That's a pretty big gap. I mean, there's almost no fights, but still, it just feels weird. Hey, how's it going, EXO? Hope you're doing good today. Poison Ring. Poison Ring and MP Turbo. And then... whatever Genova gives? I don't remember what Genova gives. Reflect Ring, yeah, you're right. It's Reflect Ring. There is a save point after Genova. Right before this long cutscene. Like, it doesn't really matter difficulty-wise whether or not there's a section here or not. Because literally you fight a few soldier enemies in Junon, and then you can get all the way to Sid without fighting anything. But I just feel weird not having one here. Seems like way too long. But I also kind of like the idea of giving the player the chance to go around and side quest a bit if they want to. But then again, not many people like to side quest while Cloud isn't in the party. So I don't know if Tonberry was an enemy there, but Tonberry was an enemy leading up to Genova, and then they removed him. It might have been that they removed him from there and put him in that other room and then ended up just never using that other room. Yeah, I thought it was really cool when I found out that there used to be regular Tonberries. There still is a regular Tonberry in the battle arena, but I don't think I ever saw that as a kid. So to me, there was only Master Tonberries. How's it going, Leaf? So yeah, I don't know. I can't decide if I want to put a section here or not. I feel like there's a world where somebody doesn't use Barret at all and then has a struggle trying to beat the soldiers in Junon. And I'd rather that not happen because Junon's not really supposed to be hard. It's supposed to just be a story area. So maybe I just leave it. God, Hojo looks so stupid in this part. Because of his freaking mouth. He's supposed to look like super scary here, and instead he's just like, duh. Hey Hojo, what do you think about Sephiroth? Oh. Hojo, what's going on? The world's exploding. Oh. Hojo, I'm an experiment. Oh. Ask him if he wants to play cards. He's been stuck in the center of the planet for like a long time. You might want to play cards. Yeah, I love this animation. I just love the idea of Hojo like going crazy while everyone else is like, hey, are we gonna die? And Hojo's just like, ah, Sephiroth, ah, Lifestream, ah, Genova. Everyone else is like, should we leave? Like, are we gonna die? Is this place falling down? What's going on? I really hope they do Hojo justice in the remake. Like, just that pure, like, evil scientist, like... But he's not just an evil scientist. He's, like, insane. Like, actually insane. Like, the stuff he says is smart, but, like, completely irrelevant to what's even going on all the time. He's just, like, completely out of his mind. I hope they do that well. I don't want him to be, like, cool and collected. He's got to be, like, completely off his rocker. Like, they need to have the scene with him on the beach with the beach babes. Because that's, like, the perfect showing of, like, how ridiculous he is. It's just like, wait a second. Why are you on the beach with, like, babes? Because he's freaking nuts, dude. He's out of his mind. I mean, he's pretty sane in Advent Children. Or not Advent Children. Crisis Core. But, I think it's understood that that's, like, before he goes completely mental. Like, he's already mental, but he's not, like, completely gone yet. So that's why he's, like, a little more, you know, normal. Or at least, like, controlled. But by the time Final Fantasy VII rolls around, he's, like, completely lost his mind. I hope they show that. What's up, Scythe? Oh, how's it going, Zet? Did I decide which version I'm gonna get? Yeah, I got the deluxe. First class is $340, I think. It's completely not worth your money. I can't buy it off the premise that I would feel like I was wasting my money. If it were even remotely close to worth the money, I probably would have bought it, given that it's my favorite game, and, you know, I've spent 10 years of my life dedicated to this game, so if I even thought that the First Class Edition was remotely anywhere close to worth it, I would have bought it, so that should show you how much it's not worth it. The fact that I didn't buy it should give you a clear indication that it is a complete waste of money. Now, given, I mean, if you want to waste your money to buy it, more power to you. I've wasted my money on dumb things. But just saying, if you're on the fence about it, don't buy it. It's not worth it. What's in Deluxe? Legitimately everything that First Class has except the figurine and Carbuncle. But Carbuncle you can get in the $60... No, the $80 digital version. So if you wanted, you could buy the $80 digital version and the $80 deluxe physical and get everything but the model. And still save almost $200. So, like I said, not even close to worth it. Yeah, the only difference is that it has the Cloud and Bike model. And then it has Carbuncle, which the physical deluxe version does not come with, but the digital does. That's probably the real way to go, is to buy the first class edition and not open it. That would be the only time that the first class edition would be worth it. If you were legitimately getting it only to collect it, then I would understand. Nah, I mean, like I said, you have to understand, I've dedicated my entire life to this video game. There's nothing I wouldn't spend for, you know, something that I wanted that had something to do with Final Fantasy VII, but that first class edition is not worth it. Not even close. There's no reason why you shouldn't buy the deluxe edition and then just buy the model off of eBay in like 2 months. Like, it's silly. There's no reason to purchase that. It had nothing to do with money. It had to do with, like, I would just hate myself if I spent money buying something that I knew wasn't worth it. Now, having said that, I'm sure the figure is pretty good, because Square Enix has always had super expensive figures on their website, and they're all really good quality. So if you did buy the first class edition, I don't think you'll be upset with the quality. Like, I think it will be a very nice model. But, you know, it's just not, you know, not unless you want that specific model for some reason. It's not worth it. Alright, that'll be the end of the Scavenger Mod beta testing, so let's say goodbye to Patreon. Patreon, thank you so much for being a Patreon supporter. Yo, Nano, thank you so much for the 9 months. Enjoy the brand new Double Buster Sword badge. You earned it. Thank you so much for the support. So yeah, those of you watching this on Patreon, thank you so much for being a patron of the show. It means the world to me. Patreon is like one of the biggest supporters of me doing this. So thank you guys for being such amazing supporters. We're almost done. You know, I didn't really put 2 and 2 together until I looked at this list, but we literally have 2 sections left. North Coral to Midgar Raid, and then Midgar Raid to Northern Crater, and then go beat Sephiroth. So we are very close to being finished with the beta test. Once we're done with the beta test, I will get with Suna and close off any loose ends, but really there aren't many. I might add a section after Genova, and then there's like the Schizo bug that I have to see if he fixed yet, but other than that, if we get through the rest without any problems, then the mod's pretty much ready to release. So we will finish that up, we'll release it, and then we'll start the real playthrough. So exciting stuff. Thank you so much for being here for this section of the Scavenger. And we will catch you next time for more Scavenger Mod action. Peace out.